Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay's here, back at it again, and today we got the worst things about going to high school. Now, someone who's currently in high school right now, going into my junior year, I haven't had an extremely negative experience with high school. I think for the most part, it's been pretty solid. Now, there were a few hiccups, especially towards the end of the year when, you know what I'm saying, school starts giving out mad tests, mad assignments, you know what I'm saying, just mad work. But, hey, man, I said I probably have like a good 6, 7 out of 10 high school experience, but what about y'all? Anyways, you already know what the deal is. Follow me on my social. And without further ado, let's get this video started.
So for those of you who don't know, it is now summertime for me. You know, I finished all my AP tests, my final exams, and it's now time for me to go on my 3-month vacation. And seeing as how I've just finished my junior year of high school and knowing that I'm going to be graduating early as a senior in the fall, I just felt the need to kind of make a video to discuss all of the things that I hate about high school.
Go ahead and get it on your chest, boy.
Just school in general. Like, I don't know if this is just me, you guys, but something that I've been noticing about going to school is that every year, school has become progressively more boring and way shorter. Because, like, I vividly remember all the amazing memories that I made in elementary.
That's real. My sophomore year, that shit, 1 minute, it's the first day of school, I blink, and it's December. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I feel like most of the school year now is like a blur. Like, I can remember, you know what I'm saying, winning a football game. I can remember most of the stuff I just don't remember. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, nah, I feel like the older you get, the faster time moves. Cause I when I was younger, bro, them school days, they felt mad long. Like it was like a short movie for real. But nowadays, bro, school go by mad fast, bro. Next thing you know it, bro. Next thing you know, you a goddamn senior, and you thought you was a freshman. Nah, you about to be a grown ass adult, paying bills and taxes and going off to the real world. Like, that is crazy.
School, but I also remember how goddamn long those years felt.
Them years felt long as hell. Them hoes felt like. Nah, elementary school, bro. That was the good old days. No bills, no nothing. No worries. You was just chilling with the homies. Y'all was racing to see who was the fastest. And in elementary school, whoever was the fastest, you got all the clout, all the sauce. You was racing, bro. People actually tried on the pacer test because, you know what I'm saying, the higher your pacer test score was, you were basically him. You were basically the most goated dude in the school. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just good. Like, everything was just solid. Like, everything was at peace and life was good. And like,
now I'm in
those were the
junior
days,
year.
bro. Those were the days, bro. I remember watching Reading Rainbow, the Magic School Bus. Them hoes, those were the good old days. Them hoes was fire, bro. Being able to go out to a recess, you know what I'm saying? You get on the monkey bars, you play tag. You know what I'm saying? So we used to play this side game called Infection, right? And basically, you know what I'm saying, you try to tag somebody, right? But let's say there's 10 people playing. If person A tags person B would also be a tagger, so it'd be like A and B versus everyone else. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be cold at that game, bro. I had that stamina and the endurance. I was weaving. Dude tried to run up on me, weave. Another dude tried to run on me, weave. Like, I was really him in the game, bro. Those are the memories. But yeah, school definitely goes by faster the older you get. I remember, it's insane to think that it's been almost 2 years since I first started high school. Almost 2 years. That's insane to think about.
Fam, like, I'm not even joking. Junior year for me in high school literally felt like it was 3 months long. And by the way, that doesn't mean I'm lazy, but there's just like something so infuriating after coming back from a 2-week vacation and your teacher is making you do a science project with the class dumbass.
Bro, the worst part is, bro, when first day of class, bro, first day of algebra. You know, and this isn't even a diss of my teacher. I love my algebra teacher. She's genuinely goated, right? Great teacher. Shout out to her. Bro, I saw that. I sat down. Ain't recognized nobody in my class. I recognized maybe 2 people tops. Ain't no nobody like that. And then I saw the worksheet. Word math problems. Word math problems are one of the devil's many tricks. They're not it. They're not it at all.
Like, dude, could you stop trying to blow up your Chromebook right now? We need to do the assignment. Like, dog, back in 5th grade, we had, like, show and tell and shit. Now, we have run, hide, and fight. Like, what the fuck? Honestly,
Bro, you now it's like, I don't know, so like, I gotta go to school worried about if some You know what I'm saying? Some school shooter pops up and tries to get a, you know what I'm saying, a drone strike, bro. Like, what the like, I can't even focus on my work. I gotta have my fucking future sight on at all times to make sure that if some shit goes down, I can be able to sense it and react it to, like, it's ridiculous, bro.
Worst part about school now is that, like, before I was dumb, ignorant, but blissful. Now I'm aware, informed, and paranoid. Like, that's one of the worst things that I honestly worry about a lot, even though it's like unrealistically to happen to me. But one thing that I've stressed about a lot throughout my middle school and high school years is school shootings. Like, I am
that shit right there, bro. That shit fucking terror. That shit's scary, bro. Ever since Columbine, them shits have been going up. And that shit's genuinely fucking terrifying. Like, genuinely. I know everyone fantasizes about being the goddamn main character. You know, the school shooter shooting. You catching bullets and shit. You looking like Gohan and all that. You speed blitzing. But, bro, if that really were to happen, 99.9% of the students is running, ducking, hiding. If there's a school shooter and I'm on the first floor, I'm throwing a big-ass rock. I have a rock on my back. I'm throwing something at that window and I'm jumping out, bro. I'm fucking running, bro. I'm hitting the hill. I'm running for the hills, bro. Fuck y'all. Fuck this classroom. Fuck the school. I'm out. I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone, nigga. You ain't gonna see me, bro. Shit, it's a transmission. You ain't gonna see me, man.
Deathly afraid of my school getting shot up. Like, I'm being so for real. Like, ever since like 8th grade, I've always had an escape route plan for every one of the classes.
Yeah, ever since 7th grade, I've had a route plan. Cause I think there is a rumor going around that some dude, right? This dude. I'm gonna just call him. I'm gonna just call this dude. What's just a nickname? Cause obviously I don't want to say his real name. I'm gonna just call him Mister. Nah, Mister's a weak ass name. I'm gonna just call him Jeffrey. Jeffrey was like. Now, I wasn't the most popular kid in middle school. I don't even think I'm the most popular. I'm definitely not the most popular kid in high school. In middle school, I'd say my standing in middle school was okay. It was okay. It was alright. Like, I wasn't the most popular, but people did. Like, people knew me. People knew me. I had good friends, right? I had good friends. Middle school was alright for me most of the time, right? However, when I tell you that this dude, like, his reputation was fucking terrible. Like, this nigga had no rep in the streets, bro. Like, his street credit score was, you know them Chinese memes, you know what I'm saying, where it'd be like negative credit score. That was his like school cred, bro. That shit was in the gutter, gone, wasted, reduced to atoms. Like, that shit was terrible. And you know what I'm saying, basically, right, we had this award ceremony at the end of the year, right? Award ceremony, you know, person A steps up, we clap. Good stuff. Person B steps up. Good. He steps up. They booed him. And even I'm like, yo, what the Because listen, I didn't know him like that, right? I think I had one class with him in the 8th grade. He seemed like a okay dude. Now, was he funny? Absolutely not. He's like 0 for 30 with jokes. But to me, he seemed like an okay dude. But there was rumors about him being a creep, smelling bad. So basically, there was rumors going around that he was going to try to, get a kill streak on the last day of school or something like that. I can't remember if this was the 7th or the 8th grade. I'm pretty sure this was the 7th. Yeah, this was the 7th. I ain't going to hold you.
Classes that I was in. Like, I understand what some of you guys are saying. Like, dude, you're paranoid. Like, you're...
Nah, that's real. No, I can't. That's not paranoid. That's just being prepared.
Doing too much. But I don't care, man. It's better to be safe than sorry. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not having Clarence shoot me, dude. Like, I don't give a shit. Run, hide, fight never made any sense to me either, man. Because, like, why is hide even an option? Like, I'm never going to play hide and seek with the school shooter, bro. Because, like, think about it. In a classroom, there are only so many hiding spots that you can for real hide it. Like, I'm not about to hide under a desk to escape the school shooter, bro.
You better use that desk as a fucking meat shield or something.
Who do you think he is, man? Stevie Wonder? He can see me. Like, my options have always been run and fight. Fight is low-key not even an option either. I'm running every time. Like, there's no way in that big-ass school that dude is getting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other ways that I can run to where he's not catching me. And the other part, too, is that why are we even having discussions about run, hide, or fight? Fam, the school shooter is literally watching the same presentation. Like, the school...
This nigga know all the intel. That's what I'm saying. He know all the intel. Be careful. Nigga, the school shooter with us. He in the classroom taking notes. That nigga drafting. That nigga playing Madden, bro. He drafting up a game plan and shit. Nigga, he gonna run a route. He gonna run a Bucky. Like, no, hell no, bro. No, hell no, bro. That nigga running routes, bro. That nigga prepared, bro. He locked in. He locked the fuck in, bro. He know, bro. He with us, bro. He know all the procedures. He probably got a special key to open the doors and like, no, bro. We have the windows closed. What if he does a big ass rock and the motherfucker throws a tactical grenade in the classroom? What's the plan? What's the fucking plan, bro? What's to stop him from doing that?
School shooter is actively watching all of these run, hide, or fight presentations. Like, thanks for leaking all of the hiding spots, you dick. Like, now I've never been paranoid enough to buy like a bulletproof backpack because like I feel like that's just doing way too much. Like, this is a school, okay? This isn't PUBG, you know what I mean? But I've always
bulletproof backpack never. I'm not buying them hoes. I ain't gonna lie.
Been like super self-aware and self-conscious of the fact.
No, I'm locked in 24/7. I'm in school, especially I'm in the hallways on some shit. Especially if it's crowded, I'm looking for. I'm locked in, bro. I'm seeing if I hear some shit, I'm out. I see some shit. I hear screaming in direction, I'm fucking gone. I hear like, oh my god, I hear that in direction. I'm about to head out. I'm doing that shit.
That any day that I go into school nowadays, it might be getting shot up, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't Fortnite. Like, I can't start cranking 90s if this dude starts coming into the classroom. Like, I gotta have a plan. Another thing that I hate about school too is homework.
Bro.
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusively with Google Play Games.
Homework makes zero goddamn sense. Like, the way that I view school is that it's kind of like a job. I come in at like 7:20, leave 2:35. After that, that's not my job anymore. I'm going to go do whatever I want.
About to make YouTube videos, about to do something else. Like, the reason, like, if you watching this, you on Jay's here or Jay's there, you know, the reason I wasn't uploading like that in May was because I was fucking grinding. You know, bro, you know, in May and April, bro, I had spring ball, right? Nigga, that shit started at 6:20. I had to be at the school 6:20 watch film. That means a nigga waking up at 5 in the morning every day to go to that shit, bro. That shit was oh yeah, I was exhausted. I was tired, bro. And then furthermore, you know what I'm saying, school ain't helping. They giving dudes mad projects, mad assignments, mad worksheets. So you know what I'm saying, I'm already tired from the football practice, like 2 hours long. You know, you get shower, you eat, then you gotta do worksheets, and then you get home and think you chilling. Nah, bro, you better study for that test, bro. We got a worksheet. Like, yo, that's why I wasn't up on like that. Like, I was genuinely stressing about being able to pass all my classes. Now I did. My lowest grade was a 79. But that issue was stressful. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad, like,
in my free time. Homework is basically like giving me fucking overtime without pay. Like, if you're going to give me homework, you better suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa, what the fuck?
Homework at school.
Nah.
Like, I'm in this building for a specific allotted amount of time. I'm not doing extra work during my free time.
That's crazy. Like, especially in high school, we got people working jobs and like extracurriculars, and you know, they part of honor societies and all that. People trying to make YouTube channels. Like, I don't got time to be doing worksheets.
Shouldn't be punished that the class that I am in is not allotted enough time to actually practice the subjects or things that we are working on. Like, nobody wants to sit down after school and kick back by solving math equations, man. Like,
no, I don't think our school gave out a lot of homework. I feel like our school in particular, we had enough time to do most of our work. I feel like we had the most time, but it's mostly just studying for stuff, bro. That's the problem. You got to study for stuff. Because a lot of these classes, especially do honors and AP, you do not have enough time to study in just a class alone. You got to study and do worksheets and practice problems outside of school. Like, ain't nobody trying to kick back and do math equations. Like, I understand that you don't want kids to be stupid, but it's like, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to hoop with the homies. I'm trying to chill, hop on Next Universe, do some parallel quests. I ain't trying to do all that extra ish, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Like, get this bullshit out my face. I swear to God, if somebody out there for real says to me, well, the reward is a homework grade. Shut the fuck up. Like, doing homework for homework grades is like the equivalent of getting paid like 30 cents an hour during overtime, bro. Like, it barely puts a dent into our grades. Yet it's the thing that
Nah, bro, in grades, bro, I'll around turn in, let's say I have like a 64 in the class, bro. I turn in 3 daily grades, 3 missing assignments, 2 quizzes, and I get like 85s and up on that shit. My shit go up by like, my grade goes from like a 64 to like a 68, bro. But watch me fail a daily grade, and that shit drop back to like 57, bro. Oh my God. Yo, that'd be so, like, that's so bad, bro, Bro, one time I was in English, right? I had like an 83. I missed a test grade, right? Because, you know, I messed up the work site and all that. I saw my grade in real time drop from like an 80 to like a 59. A 59 for the term. And I was still passing the semester because your boy was locked in. But I made sure to get on that ASAP. I made sure to get on that shit ASAP and Rocky. You feel what I'm saying?
I have worked on the most throughout the school year. Like, I've spent more time doing homework than doing like projects or major grade assignments just for me to only get like 3 points. Like, are you serious, dude? Now, obviously, when I'm talking
at least like that, like 200 out of 200 to give a brother some more points at least.
About how much I hate homework, I'm mostly talking about math. And just in general, you guys, a lot of the school subjects are stupid. Now, when I say school subjects are stupid, I'm talking about like the 3 main ones: history, math, and English and writing. Personally, I love history and I've always been really good at history.
My brother, I love it. Yo, history, bro. History was crazy. I love history, bro.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, some of it is stupid. Like, the amount of times that I've taken a history...
I ain't gonna lie, I love AP World. AP World was my jam, bro. Bro, I was putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers in AP World.
Quiz or a history test, we're learning about like George Washington. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna have like some sort of history.
The one thing I dislike about AP World is that we had no World War II. We talked about World War II for like 2 days, bro. Tops. And they just say, oh, that's done. We spent more time talking about Champa Rice in the Song Dynasty than World War II. I was like, yo, I was mad disappointed.
3 questions about the American Revolution. And then when you actually end up taking the quiz, there's going to be like some dumbass question.
You think, oh yeah, it's going to be about like Yorktown or something. And it's going to be like, how did a soldier wearing a left-footed trench mobile positively affect the ability of the soldier to fight in Georgetown? Like, nigga, what?
Like, what was the girth of George Washington's dick? Dude, what the
It'd be some dumbass shit like that. It'd be like, how did George Washington's height affect his ability to command the American Revolutionary Armies during the harsh winter of 1770? You're like, nigga, I don't know. I don't know, bro. What the fuck? It'd be something like that.
Fuck? Like, where did this random curveball ass question just come out of the bushes from, dude? Like, I did not learn about this. Like, you'll always get a question like that. Like, I'll be taking a Civil War test, and the first question's some bullshit, like, did Abraham Lincoln have a BBL? Like, bitch, like, why are you wasting my time with these stupid ass questions? And math is the stupidest one by far, bro. It makes 0 sense, because, like, when you think about math, they for real just made shit up. Who just decided that 2 negatives equal a positive? They made that up. I equals X. Why does Y equal X though? Why can't I equal 7?
Because God says so, bro.
Like, what the hell? Why can't W equal X? Why does it have to specifically be Y equals X? What the fuck is E? E just exists.
Out of every single subject, I failed the most tests in math. I ain't gonna hold you.
They invented pi because they wanted to. I use it that anytime you try to divide a fraction, they flip. And like, you see what I mean? Like, they for real just made these rules up, and now we just have to memorize them. Like, what is logistically stopping me from just inventing new math? 5 equals 7. How? Figure it out. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the fact that there are just so many equations and rules and principles in math just seems like it is just so unnecessary. Like, for me, I personally knew that mathematicians were on some bullshit.
As a third-year student, I'll be starting to apply for internships, which means resumes have never been more important. And Grammarly helps me in this situation by helping me
when imaginary numbers exist. Because, like, what in the hell does imaginary numbers even mean? They're numbers that don't exist. Like, what the hell? Like, why can you just do that? Numbers that are imaginary? Why does that even matter? Like, they're giving me quizzes and tests over fake numbers. Like, are you serious? But then we go on to English and writing. And the best way to describe English and writing is, I feel that way. Reading comprehension is basically just being able to mind read a text. Like, if you don't interpret a passage a very specific way, then you're cooked. Like, I've also always been good at reading and writing, but reading and writing is also stupid as hell. Reading tests are so dumb, man.
Reading tests are so, bro, if you taking the reading star, bro, I remember my freshman year, right? We was taking the reading star. I'm chilling, everything's good. And it was some shit about a girl in her trailer. I was reading this, like, man, this story about men as hell. And then I look, and this is where the essays, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, that shit was ass, bro. It'd be some dumb ass. Like, I get it. Reading, all these subjects are important to agree. Like, yes, it's not, like, the subject itself is not useful. Like, learning what an imaginary number is for, like, the majority is not going to help you. But knowing how to problem solve and how to interpret things below the actual meaning, like the hidden meanings, is important. Like, I'm probably not ever going to use Pythagorean theorem in a real life situation, but knowing how to actually memorize concepts is important. Now, am I saying that I like to do freaking how did Shakespeare's writing in Romeo and Juliet reflect the global world order in 1730? Like, I don't know what that means, babe. No, I'm just chatting. I'm chatting.
Because, like, the way that reading tests work is that you'll be taking reading tests, and there will always be, like, 2 questions that are correct, but one question is just a little bit more correct than the other.
That's most tests, actually. Well, most reading well, math is either you're right or you're wrong, but reading is, like, 2 questions are obviously wrong that you just throw them away. Only focus, you hone in on 2 questions that actually make sense.
So basically, taking any reading test is gambling. You're going 50-50 for each question. Like, the amount of times that I've gotten like 60s on reading tests, and then the next one I had like a 97 just because of pure luck, is insane. Like, honestly, reading and writing was one of the more painful ones to do because there's literally no way to actually improve your reading and writing skills. Because let's be honest here, you guys. In order for you to get
you can't improve your reading and writing skills. My reading and writing abilities in the start of my sophomore year are horrendous. They were not. Let's just say I'm a way better writer, a way better speaker, a way better just person in general when it comes to being able to understand concepts and to be able to describe them. I'm just way better at that now than I was, you know what I'm saying, my sophomore year. But I feel like reading, people don't like reading because, like, it's hard to cheat on. Like, math, you got photo maths and Wolfram Alpha. And that's also would help for science, too. You can't cheat on reading. You can't cheat on reading, bro. Because it's literally like a prompt, a question, and you have to explain in your own words. Like, you have to. You have to do it like that.
Good grade in reading or writing, the teacher needs to like you. Because the worst...
I ain't gonna lie. You need to be buddy-buddy. The teacher, my reading teachers in both of my freshman and sophomore year were cool with me. I was like one of their favorite students. I ain't gonna hold you. I was just... that probably did give me a little bit of leeway when it came to my grade. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie.
Part about reading and writing is the teachers. Like, if you aren't a student
Bro, I've heard, listen, this is not my teacher. I've heard some people like this teacher, my teacher, let's just call her Miss Morgan. People hated her. Now, were there some days where I thought she was actually tripping? Yeah. But most days I thought, man, she alright. She solid. She cool. You know what I'm saying? She calm and all that. Like, for me to dislike a teacher, she really need to be doing the most. Like, and that's what other people said about this other reading teacher. Let's call her Mrs. Rain. People despised her. Like, I would hear stories damn near every day dissing her, hating her, like they're gonna jump her. It was like, now obviously jumping was the joke. Like, don't write this video for none, YouTube, but it's like, yo, they really don't mess with this teacher like that, bro. Because with reading, the closer you are to your teacher, like the more they cool with you and you're cool with them, the more they're gonna give you leeway. Because it's way more interpretive. Reading is way more interpretive of the prompt and the teacher than it is of just the writing itself.
Athlete, or you aren't like constantly just glazing the English teacher.
This is an insane image.
You might as well just kiss your good grades goodbye. Like, I don't know if it's just me that's been noticing this, but like every English teacher that I've ever had, they're always like a bunch of divorced, depressed Disney adults.
That wasn't me. I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was me. I guess I just got lucky.
They're the most annoying Karens I have ever met in my entire life. Like, they, for real, will make a big deal out of anything that you do. Like, I will always remember this, but I remember one time in, like, 9th grade, I did a group writing project with some of my classmates, right? And I literally wrote 3/4 of that entire paper, right? And the rest of my classmates wrote like the introduction and the conclusion. So we all submitted literally the exact same paper, and I got an 84, and my useless group teammate got a 97.
I would have crashed out. I would have been pissed.
By the way, we both had literally the exact same papers.
That's biased. That's fucking biased. Y'all deadass submitted a 1-for-1 same work, and he put in the majority of the effort, and he got the lowest grade. That's crazy.
Nothing was changed between both of them, and I got an 84 and he got a 97. Why? Because he was favored by the English teacher and she literally despised me. I literally got 13 points less.
That's why I tell y'all to be cool with y'all teachers. Oh, hold on. I'll tell y'all to be cool with y'all teachers, bro. Makes your life a whole lot easier. Why the hell is the audio off? Like, what the fuck? Oh shit, never mind. That's because of that. Yeah.
Do you know how insane that is? Like, how are you as a grown woman harboring this much resent for a 9th grade dude for you to hoe my grade that badly, bro? I'm not even trolling when I say this. When I saw that grade, I almost Roman Reigns spear tackled her. I swear to God. Speaking of teachers, you guys, one thing that I've also been starting to notice about school is that the teachers suck. Like, something that I've been noticing as
I ain't gonna lie, my teachers are good. All my teachers, the vast majority, like, I think I've had all good teachers. I think I've gotten very lucky that my teachers actually know how to teach the subject. I've gotten very lucky.
From grade to grade is that the teachers literally become more and more depressed. Like, every day when I used to walk into class in elementary school, all the teachers were smiling. Now, when I walk into every class in junior year, these dudes barely smile. Like, I'm telling.
Cause, bro, a lot of them, they broke. They not getting paid enough to deal with the nonsense they gotta deal with, bro. Like, people, like, you know what I'm saying? People thought school was gonna be magical. Nah, nigga. Yeah, what you thought this was? You thought this was gonna be a magical day? Nah, nigga. Teacher, you know, teachers barely getting by. Like, teachers should be getting paid way more, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they getting hold, bro. Teachers should be getting paid at least, like 65, 70K a year at least, bro. Some of them is getting pocket change, bro. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
Telling you, they hate their lives and they hate us. Like, dude, I swear to God, the teachers in high school literally hate all the children. Like, I've never met bigger haters than my teachers. Like, I'll always remember my health teacher coming up to me and telling me that I'm a failure and I'll never make it. And not to
that's gotta be cap. What type of anime shit? What type of Creed 2 movie bullshit is that?
Flex, I make more money than him now. It's just so
what did you do? What did you do for him to walk up on you in person and be like, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga? You might as well quit your life right now. You might as well, you know what I'm saying, go back to the you know what I'm saying, the game lobby if you catch my drift. You might as well pull the plug, cause you ain't never gonna be nothing in life. You trash. You're garbage. Like, yo, what did you do? What happened to him? Like, what's going on?
So sad because, like, I remember in 3rd grade, I loved all my teachers. All my teachers were some of the nicest people that I've ever met, and they were so sweet. Now, my biggest ops are my teachers. Like, I remember my sophomore year, my Spanish teacher literally gave me 3 detentions for the exact same crime.
I ain't gonna lie, my Spanish teachers messed with me. My Spanish 1 teacher, I was probably her favorite student. She would give me gum and mints. I got this, you know, I would literally get, like, my Spanish 1 teacher, I was probably one of her favorite students, bro. I ain't gonna front. Spanish 2, I think my Spanish school teacher was definitely cool with me. She was 100% cool with me. And why do I know this? Number 1, she didn't really hawk on me too much. Number 2, we had to do this little presentation thing, right? Little project, right? Basically, you need to get a person. You pick a person to research. You write basically like a summary of their life, their works, you know, how does this impact them, how does it illustrate, like things of that nature, right? So basically, I write my stuff, right? And the thing is, like, everything's going good, I'm drawing my art, everything looks fire, everything looking fire, right? But there's a catch. You see, when you present, you need to dress like the person. That would give you an extra, I'm pretty sure that gives you like 10 points, 10 extra points. But I didn't have any plans on dressing like the person. I was not about to go out of my way to buy all that stuff, right? So I just put up in a regular, like, fit. Bro. But I was the first to present. I think the reason was she was cool with me, and I was the first to present. And teachers like people who step up to the plate. They like the person who always puts their hand up, always participates. Teachers like that, right? I did my presentation, didn't stumble, and I didn't cheat. Didn't cheat on anything, didn't look at any sources, didn't do none of that. Because I realized that is a awful idea. Like, it's like the potential 0 is not worth it. It's not worth it. So I just did it, honestly, got it. I got 100. I ain't even dressed up like the person. I was shocked in the mug, boy. That was easy work, light work.
At the time, I was on the soccer team, and if you know how like sports teams works, if you get in trouble or get detention, they'll make you do holes, or they'll make you do like sprints, right?
They make you do sprints, burpees, some type of punishment.
I also had to do sprints, and I wasn't allowed to play the next 2 games. Like, I honestly
That's
miss
crazy.
being able to go up to my teachers during recess and ask them questions about their life, or just tell them all the cool things that I did or learned about today, instead of my 9th grade Spanish teacher sending me to the front office for the 4th time this week. And I honestly hate a lot of teachers' attitudes nowadays, because for some reason, a lot of teachers like to have this attitude like they're better than us. Like, why are high school teachers so cocky, bro? Like, no offense, but you literally make like $8 an hour. Like, you literally get paid the same amount of money.
God damn, that's hoeing. That's hoe. Pardon the voice crack, but that's hoe. That's hoe. Teacher's salary, that's hoe. They ain't even making 50K. And now back in like the 80s, this would have been fine. They would have been chilling. Nigga, this is 2025. This ain't it. You broke his fall. You broke. They don't care about y'all at all. Oh my god. It's 25% lower than the
cashier for
nigga, they're making this damn near the same as a KFC general manager, bro.
From Target. Where is this ego coming from? Like, why do so many teachers like telling other students that they're gonna be a failure, or they're never gonna...
I don't think this has ever happened to me personally. I've never seen one of my teachers dead ass tell someone they're never gonna be they're never gonna be shit in life. Maybe I forgot, but I don't have a memory of one of my teachers saying
make it in life. Like, fam, you didn't make it in life either. Like, in my opinion, if you're gonna have this sort of stuck-up, cocky attitude, you need to at least make 6 figures a year. But when you're out there making a Burger King janitor's salary, it's just like, dude, who are you? But out of all the things that I have listed about the things that I hate about school, nothing will ever compare to the worst thing about high school. And it's the people. The students are the worst part.
That's part of the reason teachers don't like that shit. They gotta clock in and see little Billy Bob who's been dicking around. That's why I try to teach them. That's why I do my best to treat everyone with respect. That includes teachers, students, all that. Because you never know what they're going through. You know, treat them how you want to be treated and all that. You know what I'm saying?
About high school by a country mile. Because, like, something that I've started to learn about high school is that if you ever want to make friends, you need to just disregard all the morals that you have. Like, dude, every ism and obic
I just think I can make a lot of friends, but you have to, like, there's levels to it. You got the acquaintances, people you talk to barely, right? You know, you're cool with them, they're cool with you, but you don't really speak like that. You got your friends, the homies, and then the gang. When I mean gang, I'm not talking like, no, you better crib. No, I literally mean like that's the core. Homies is like a step above friends. Like, y'all cool. Like, y'all might hang out outside school. Friends, you cool and all that. Like, you probably say it's school, but a lot of time y'all may not hang out outside of it. Like, that's the 4 levels I have of friendship. Like, that's the 4 levels. right? That's the 4 levels. You feel what I'm saying?
That exist around the world, teenage dudes have. Like, as somebody with morals, it's been really hard to make friends that aren't racist, transphobic, or homophobic. Because, like, every dude...
Bro, I've dead ass, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with what he talking about, but I walked in. He better talk about a high school restroom, bro. Because one time, bro, them high school restrooms, the fucking barbarians, bro. Bro, tell me why I walk in, right? I'm just trying to use the restroom, pee, you know what I'm saying? Wash my hands, get back to my chemistry class, trying to just handle my business. I walk in that bitch. I see a thick ass, meaty ass, yellow spotted ass, doo-doo dookie turd in the middle stall, my nigga. That shit was just chilling there in the middle stall. And the worst part is that, number one, that was an assault on my eyes. And number two, I also seen some of the fake ass, big doo-doo booty doo-doo, and it was in the goddamn corner. It was in the left corner, right? Like, here's, like, you know, you walk in the restroom, right? There's the sink. Like, let's say you're just walking into the restroom, right? There is a sink, right? You know what I'm saying? There's like a sink, and for some reason, there's paper towels on the sink. The soap dispensers are all torn up and shit. They ripping the lids and shit, like, you can't do nothing, bro. Paper towel, rack empty, because, you know, dudes be dicking around and all that. You know, I'm walking to the urinal. I adjust my body left. Bro, there is a doodle in the middle stall and in the corner. Like, it was disgusting. Like, niggas was dead ass shitting in the corner, bro. I seen Dorito bags. I seen cafeteria trays in the restroom. Vaping, you know what I'm saying? Hot boxing in the restroom, bro. Bro, I walk into a restroom, bro. The whole floor is yellow and sticky. Dead ass R. Kelly everywhere. There's R. Kelly liquid everywhere, my nigga. It's dead ass ridiculous, bro.
That I try to make friends with, they're spamming a slur in the first 10 seconds. Like, yo, like, how did you just say 32 slurs in 3 seconds? That's gotta be a world record. And also, every single teenage dude's sense of humor is the exact same. Racist joke, gay joke, or like pedophile joke. It's literally those 3 kinds of jokes just recycled over and over in like different fonts. And it is so unfunny, dude. Like, it's just painful. They're also always...
Depends on the teenager. Because my friend group is funny. I say we are collectively, like, you know what I'm saying? We have a positive ratio for our jokes. Now, some friend groups, that is true. Some of their friend groups is literally just all racist, sexist, just like, no. Can those jokes have potential to be funny? Yes. But a lot of the time, they're not funny. They're just, wow, you're out of pocket.
Just jamming up the hallways too. Like, that just pisses me off as well, because like, how hard is it to just get out the goddamn way? Like, bro, nobody cares about you, man. Go talk to your friends on the sides of the hallway. Like, some of us need to get to class, my boy. Get the fuck out of the way. There have been times where it has taken me like 3 extra minutes to get to class because the corny, cringe baseball kids with the buzz cut bleached hair want to sit in the hallway and talk about meaningless, pointless shit. Like, bro, you're not making it pro. You're gonna be working at McDonald's
You sound like your teachers. Oh, hey, and ass.
years.
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusively with Google Play Games.
Yo, he getting heated.
Move. Like, get to class, dude. Holy shit. I know I
Getting mad.
spent most of this video just like dogging on and hating on school. But one thing that I will say about school is that I don't regret it, and that school has been a life-changing experience for me. Like, as much as I hated it, there were a lot of things that I loved about it. Like, I remember in elementary school, during wintertime, we would watch the Polar Express and drink hot cocoa, or make a gingerbread man.
Polar Express with the hot cocoa, them hoes, that shit was peak. That was peak school. That was peak. Winning the football game, peak. Dabbing at the homies after the dub, peak. Fire.
Like, all those things, I just look back upon.
Like, going to the pep rally, you and your boys in the bleachers, you dabbing up, y'all getting hyped, peak.
You know, throughout my start of school year and
Fire.
now nearing my end of it, and it feels good. Like, it doesn't make me want to cry, but it just, you know, feels good to think about.
Like, as much as I talk about some things about school, I know that, like, I know that I'm going to look back on school and I'm going to miss it. Definitely. I'm going to look back on school and I'm going to miss it. I ain't going to hold you.
Remember those things. It's nostalgic. Don't take your youth for granted. To all the people out there that are younger than me or maybe just starting high school, I would tell you to enjoy it. Like, as much as it's probably gonna suck, And as much as, you know, there are going to be a lot of things that you hate, this is probably the time in your life where you are going to remember the things the most. Life isn't about the past, and life isn't about the future. Life is about the present. People need to start living in the present. They need to start living in the now, because if they spend too much time focusing on the past or the future, they start to not realize that the present is their past and their future. You are literally living in it, man. I am living in the future and the past right now. There's no point in me looking back on things that are going to happen and looking forward on things that are going to happen, because I am doing both right now by living in the present. So enjoy things now while you can, because there's going to become a time when we're all going to be old on a rocking chair and we're going to be on our deathbed and we're going to think about all the things that we did in the past. And we're gonna look back and we're gonna think to ourselves, did I live a fulfilling life? And I can guarantee you that the people that lived in the past or the future definitely didn't. They wasted their time trying to reach that goal instead of actually enjoying the things and the fruits of life. So don't be that person. Be the person that can die peacefully knowing that they lived an amazing, fulfilling life. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap this video. If you liked this video, please like.
That shit was funny, I ain't gonna lie. Might have to sub up, bro. This dude funny as hell. This dude funny as hell. Yeah, but hey, man. Guys, this video, thank y'all for watching. This is a long ass reaction. Holy, I was yapping. I was yapping, bro. This whole 41 minutes long, bro. Yo, I damn near tripled the length of the video, bro. That's crazy. But hey, man, thank you for watching this video. Go sub it to my boy, the Angry Agent. He mad funny. But sub it to your boy, you know, Jay's here. That's where all my commentary, you know, my anime video is going to be. Sub it to Jay's there. That's where my reactions and, you know what I'm saying, like other stuff is going to be. Thank you for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay blessed, because it's your boy Jay's here, and I'm out.